Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Wide Glamour Zone Motivation. I am your Motivator Vivian NAUD, and today I want to talk to you about gratitude. So the title of this motivation is gratitude. It's something that just came up in my heart this morning to really share my experience on gratitude and how being grateful can change your life. Yes, a lot of things happen to me in life, and because of the way I'm built, nothing sticks to me, nothing affects me, nothing discourages me. I mean, this is how I feel, and that's how the outlook, on the surface, when people look at me, they see me as someone that is always happy, always smiling, always good and kind and forgiving and loving. And that's how I am, both inside and outside. But I didn't realize something else. There are many ways to kill a rat or to kill a bird. If you see someone that is very strong and that is highly opinionated, or someone that, is built the way I am built, and you try to kill the person and you cannot kill the person, then you realize that the person cannot die. But there are other ways that you can actually take them apart, or maybe, retard them, So basically, I did not realize that all the hits were taking their impact on me. At one point in my life, I started becoming angry. I spent most of the time just going through, my physical body and my heart was not actually going through those things. My physical heart, my heart and my awareness were not angry. They were not upset. They didn't feel a thing. But there was my mind, my brain was recording everything that happened. And I didn't realize how powerful that brain can be in recording negative instances and incidents and storing them hidden away until future dates when they will replay them to mess you up. So I didn't realize what was going on because I didn't fully have the kind of awareness that I have now, on the education that I have now, or I was not well read. I have not researched the human mind, the human brain, and the influence that negative things can have on human being, on their psyche. So I had no knowledge that past events or even present events can actually affect you in a way that you never expected. So what happened to me was that I felt good in my skin. I forgave many people. I did a lot of things when I started to realize that my health was going down and no medicine was responding. Nothing was healing me. Nobody could heal me. I realized that something was happening, that something has happened, that all the bad things that happened to me in life, that they were highly related to the health crisis I was going through. So all I needed to do was to clean up myself. So I felt that by meditating, by prayers, by forgiving everyone, and by accepting people the way they are, that it was enough to actually heal me completely and then propel me to the right direction. What I didn't realize was that just forgiving people, letting go and moving on, or forgetting the instances on your own just like that was not enough. I didn't realize it. So then I came by hazard, like the French people say, I came to a realization that there is more to, people just hurting you. When people hurt you and you forgive them and you move on, there are instances like when you are in the shower, or when you are cleaning your house, or when you are, reading or watching a very relaxing movie, that your mind starts to wander sometimes. Not just sometimes, most times. Find out sometimes when you are about to fall asleep, some of those things are replayed You have no control over it. It's not you. You don't want to remember them. You have forgiven the people, you have moved on, but those things come back. So those things, because they left their imprint, and in the subconscious mind, they are there recorded. So from time to time, you have a flashback, and that flashback kind of hurts you. They are called emotional wounds. Now, these emotional wounds, whenever you're in that mode, limits your ability to be grateful for who you are, for where you are, for what you have. And this is very, very, very destructive. So basically, this is the reason why, from my finding, based on my own personal experience, this is the reason why many people never get fully healed. This is the reason why many people never really reach their full potentials. This is the reason why many people never recover from past incidents, because as long as this record of past hurts, these emotional wounds keep repeating itself and flashing back in your memory, they reduce your ability to appreciate yourself, or appreciate God, or appreciate where you are and what you have. And the longer you stay in that moment, the longer it takes for you to get what you really want. Some people, they want to become rich, to become successful, or to travel, or to become known, like leave your mark on earth. They do everything. They do everything. They pray, they fast, they call God. Even some of them go to churches, to mosque, or whatever the religion that they believe in. They go to the Himalayas and stay for months, become monks, and they wonder why. How come they cannot forgive, or how come they cannot overcome? How come they cannot move on or walk? How come they cannot receive what they have asked for? I just found out what limits us is very simple thing, but you have to find it. You have to understand it. Is the absence of gratitude, absence of appreciation of who you are, of what you are, of the one that have made you or brought into this world. That idea, that supernatural force that selected you and kept you alive, is more important than any offense that anybody have ever committed against you. It's more important than any wealth or money, all abundances that you can have in this world. If you don't appreciate what you have, you will never get to enjoy them. You will never get to see them. You will never live long enough to really have them. And as long as there is something that is blinding you, you can never live in the spirit of appreciation. You can never rise, and you can never reach your destination. Even if you get to your destination, it will take you much longer. From the moment you realize this and start to give thanks. Give thanks is not just on your lips alone. It means you have to live it. You have to live every moment of your life just being grateful. Whenever those bad things comes up, I call them bitter things. When they come up from the pit of your stomach, or from nowhere, because most of them come from nowhere. You don't know where they are. That's why it's difficult to get rid of the feeling. You tell the feeling, this is not what I want to think. This is not how I feel. I've forgiven them. Go away. Sit and go here behind me. Or you tell them, listen, I've moved on. Oh, this is in the past. It's finished. Yet they keep coming back. Anytime you go, you get calm, and you are kind of not fully distracted, they keep coming back. Keep coming back, like monsters. Whenever you want to sleep, you really, really want to sleep, they keep coming back. So the only way to override them is to write into your subconsciousness love, gratitude, love for yourself, and love for everybody. Forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for everybody. But most importantly, gratitude. You must live in the moment by moment, with gratitude in your mind, gratitude in your heart, gratitude in your brain, gratitude in every action that you take, gratitude in your breath. Each time you breathe, you say, thank you, God, for this breath. Thank you for my life. Each time those thoughts comes, you always know when they're about, when they start, because they creep in quietly, but yet your awareness picks on them when they come. The problem is that most people, they tend to enjoy it because it's like a tape recorder that is replaying. It's like a video that is being replayed for you. In my own case, I have a very vivid imagination. So the images comes back. I see them like a video and I watch them. So if you are somebody who gets easily turned on by those type of things, you might be weak to switch off. So the secret is, once they get turned on, you turn on the attitude of gratitude. You turn on the emotion of gratitude. You start with your mouth to speak it out, to think it, and to act that way. Say, God, thank you that I am alive. Start to imagine and think and visualize how amongst all the cells in the body of God, that your own cell was chosen as one of the cells to survive in this world and become you. How come among all the eggs in your mother's womb that you got fertilized, and among all the ones that swam to safety, that you are the only one that survived and was given birth to in this world? I mean, this is a critical thinker, serious critical thinker. It will blow away all those video of past annoying events or the record of them playing your head. If you visualize yourself for a long time, how you got so lucky to be the one that was selected to survive and be born into this world? Even if you are twins, how come you and your twin sister or brother, even if you are sisterplate, it doesn't matter how many people were born with you, just be grateful. Start thinking about it. How come I got so lucky? Start saying it, and then you will see those aliens of past regrets, aliens that steal joy, aliens that make you blind from seeing the good and the blessing in front of you. They will evaporate. If you continue to practice this attitude of gratitude, whereby you will find something at that moment that those aliens start to pop up in your head, maybe you find your clothes. I remember when you were in Macy's buying them, or you were in Saks Fifth Avenue buying them, or you were in the shoe warehouse, or whatever you love to shop. You remember the moment you flew to London, or when you were in Paris shopping, or people like me, I always get gifts when I shop. Whatever I shop, people give me all kinds of treats to encourage me to come back or to shop some more. So basically, remember the moment that you were gifted and how it felt to be gifted. For somebody to look at you and say, oh, the person didn't say, oh, she is rich or she has something she can pay. No need, I'm not going to give him anything, or I'm not going to give her anything. But they gave you something. It's amazing. Or somebody doesn't look at you and say, oh, she's too poor, no need for me to give her anything. She deserves her fate. And they actually give you. They share with you. So you find something. Or you look at your pot. You remember the meal that you prepared some time ago for your family and how they enjoyed it. And how grateful you were that they actually enjoyed this meal. Or you look outside in your patio and you see your flowers growing there, and you remember the scent of one of them, or how they feel and how they come back to life each time you water them. Find something. Remember the first time you met your husband, or the first time you got the news that you were pregnant with your child. for something that makes you happy, dwell on it, linger on it, speak it out, dance about it, or remember your favorite musician. Maybe it's Madonna, maybe it's Beyonce, Shakira, J-Lo, or Jay-Z. You know, it could be Michael Jackson, it could be John Legend. Think of your favorite motivator or talk show host like Oprah Winfrey, what she said, how she said it, how it changed your life. You know, think of the Dalai Lama, his quotes that turns you on, or Reverend Ike. You know, think of Neville Goddard, imagination is the key, and start imagining yourself, you know, doing and being and having whatever you want just by believing it. So think of it and say to yourself, I would rather imagine good for myself. I would rather imagine all the blessings in my life, and automatically start imagining it. Think of God and how he said that we should ask for what we want, and that we should do unto others as we have them do unto us. And think of Jesus Christ. It is done unto us as we believe. So if you can just find one of these things or any other thing that turns you on, that can turn you away from those distractive and destructive thoughts, and just jump back into the attitude of gratitude. That moment, that belief, that faith, that observation that there is more to life than past failures, and that your past failures does not define you. Your past failures does not define you. You are not your mistake. Rather, you are your future. You are your success. You will see your life change if you continue to practice this attitude of gratitude and use it as a weapon to distract yourself. Within a short time, I guarantee you that you will overcome. You will overcome and you will suppress, subdue, and completely eliminate those aliens of past failures, those aliens that blinds you. You will overcome them, you will override them, you will win them, and you will completely delete them, and you will start to live in the moment by moment of gratitude, appreciation, and then you will see the power of God. You will see the power of love. You will see the power of truth in your life. You will see the power of gratitude. You will see your healing instantly completed. You will see your breakthrough instantly come to you. You will see your wealth, every dreams that you have ever had, your wishes will start to come true. Your finances will improve. Your businesses will fall into place, and you will start to have multiple sources of income. You will generate so much wealth in this world that the world cannot hold all of them. No bank can contain them. All you have to do is to develop an attitude of gratitude.